All right, in today's class, we are going to have an introduction of what grammar is all about in every language. As we all know, there is no language in the world today without grammar. And grammar is one of the fundamental parts of every language, and you must learn how to make use of grammar of a language to speak the language efficiently and accurately. What is grammar? First of all, you have to ask yourself that question. What is grammar? Grammar is just like a traffic light that controls the movement of vehicles from one point or from one place to another. Without a traffic light, vehicles will move haphazardly on the road without control. But with the help of traffic lights, vehicles know when the other side is coming, they control the movement. That's the help of a traffic light. I want you to liken it to grammar. Grammar is a part of a language that controls, governs how words are formed, how words are arranged, and how words are used to create correct and meaningful sentences in that language. Let me come again. Grammar is a set of rules that controls or governs how words are formed, how words are arranged, and how words are used to create correct and meaningful sentence in a language. That is to say, without words being arranged, being formed, you can't use them to form sentences efficiently. Because a sentence in a language, like we all know, is a series that we're going to go into. So we're going to talk about sentences and its structures and all that. But you have to understand that a sentence is an utterance. You have to understand that a sentence is a group of words that has a complete thought or meaning in itself. So for that sentence to have a complete thought in itself, there are words that are arranged. There are words that are used to form that sentence. So your ability to understand and know the rules that governs this formation of these words to form a sentence that comes out or turns out to be meaningful. So abiding by these rules is what we mean by grammar. Every language has that. Every language, English, be it English, African languages, be it French, they all have these rules that governs the use of that language. So that's what we are going to be doing in this series. English language is our major, so we are going to look at those rules that governs the use of words. Those rules that governs the use of what? A language, like grammar in English grammar. That's what you are going to look at. In a simple term, grammar explains how a language works. Yes, how a language works. Without a grammar of a language, the language cannot work. You cannot speak a language accurately without the grammar that makes it possible. So it is the grammar of a language that makes a language work. Do you understand that? So grammar helps us to form correct sentences. Without grammar, we cannot form correct sentences. Understood? Grammar helps us to do what? To express ideas clearly. Without grammar, we cannot express ideas clearly. Express ideas clearly. Yes, let me say it again. To express ideas clearly. So if you cannot express your idea, what is in your thought clearly, that means you've not learned the use of grammar of that language. So in this series, we are going to be looking at that. Just don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe so that anytime we post you're going to follow along, tag along, and follow the series as we teach the rules of grammar. All right. Also, use of grammar will avoid misunderstanding. Yes, there's what we call misconception. Do you understand? Grammatical errors. So without the knowledge of the rules of grammar, you are prone to commit grammatical errors, and there will be a lot of misunderstandings. We call it, we say that errors are marring your writing, and people don't understand you. So with grammar, you'll be able to do what? Avoid this misunderstanding. And lastly, grammar helps you and I to speak and write accurately. You know, every language has two forms: speaking and writing. Speaking and writing are two language skills, and for you to do well in both language skills, you must learn the rules of grammar. So it is very, very important for you to study grammar. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. So follow us in this channel. We are going to be digesting step-by-step rules of this grammar, and we're good to go. In this series, we are going to be looking at grammar rules, looking at series under grammar rules. That's the first series we are going to go into, is grammar rules series. And here we are going to look at sentence structure rules. Sentence structure rules. We're going to look at word classes rules. That's part of speech. We're going to look at it. For those of us that don't really know the word classes, we're going to look at the noun, the verbs, the adverbs, the adjectives, conjunction, prepositions, etc. We're going to look at them digestively. We understand how they are used to form our expressions and how we can make use of them daily in our daily communication. Also, we are going to look at tense rules. Tense rules. Tense. We are going to look at tenses well explained clearly. So we are also going to look at subject-verb agreement rules. We're going to look at subject-verb agreement rules. That is rules of concord. Okay, how subject and verb agrees to form sentence in different contexts. Okay, so we're also going to look at article rules. Article. We're going to look at article rules that governs article. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at capitalization rules. Capitalization. We're going to look at punctuation rules. We're also going to look at plural formation rules, pronoun reference rules. We're going to look at active and passive voice rules. Active and passive voice rule. In English, we call it the rule of passivization. So we're going to look at the rule of passivization. Also, we are going to look at transitive and intransitive rules. We call it the rule of transitivity. Okay, we're going to look at that. Then we also look at direct and indirect speech rules. Okay, and at the end of this series, we are going to look at examination grammar tips for those of us that are writing WAEC, those of us that are writing NECO, those of us that are writing JAM, those of us that are writing SAT, those of us writing IGCSE, TOEFL, TOEIC, IELTS. We are going to look at those of these grammar rules that are always seen in these different examinations. So you have to do what? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the button, and also the notification button, so that anytime we post this series, we are on this series, you will get notification and learn with us. Also comment on this comment section. Do you understand? Comment on this comment section to tell us the ideas or where you think that we've not touched, and we reach out to you and explain better. If you need private tutor online, you can subscribe to us. We are always available to help. Thank you.